진심으로 내 맘에 삐삐삐삐 crush 그래 좋아 I like 더 거치게 숨을 내뱉어 90m 문을 셔도 놈들이 삐삐삐 빠져 Tonight pop and I'm feeling myself cause I'm alive
Hello, yeppi people, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna rank some K-pop girl group logos. It's gonna be a tier list, and here are the tiers. Top tier is called
Gnarly.
That's where I'll put the best design logos. Next is good for logos that are just well done. Then we have simple, that works for the simple ones that still get the job done. After that is could have been better. These logos aren't that bad, but they're kind of underwhelming. And finally, the last and also the least for the ones I just don't like. But before we start, let's talk about logos. What even is a good logo? In my opinion, a good logo is one that works. Let me explain. Logos are super important. They have to be memorable, eye-catching, and unique, but also simple. There are different types of logos like emblems, pictorial marks, logotypes, letter marks, abstract logos, mascot logos, and combination logos. Each has its own strengths. Before choosing what type of logo you want, you need to understand your brand or product's concept. There can be good-looking logos that just don't work. And if they don't work, they belong in the trash. A logo's main job is to help to position a product or service in the market, to make it trustworthy, iconic, and also to help consumers recognize and remember it. Logos give us a strong visual identity for a brand. Alright, now that we've covered that, let's get into the ranking. Blackpink. Is it simple? Yes. Do I like it? No. Does it work? Definitely. And as soon as it works, it's considered a good logo. However, I still think it could have been better. It kind of feels like it was made 10 minutes before their official debut. Our next one is NMIXX. Okay, look at this logo, how good it looks, and how well it emphasizes their theme. It may look simple at first, but there's actually a lot going on. The mirrored letters, especially the N and the X, give it this really cool and experimental vibe, which fits NMIXX perfectly. It stands out, and the design makes it super easy to remember. I'm putting it in the good tier though, just because it might throw some people off at first glance. It can look a little confusing if you don't already know it says NMIXX, but overall, it's really unique. I like it a lot. The next one is Reson's logo. It looks really good, the font suits their theme perfectly, and the little symbol they use gives off those re-scene or restart vibes. I love logos that include symbols like this. It gives it more personality and makes it more than just text. I'm putting it here for sure. Yeah, was this designed by Teddy too? I'm genuinely curious. If I'm not mistaken, there's already a font like this out there, so I'm just wondering, what did they actually work on? Did they just type the name, pick a font in 1 minute, and call it a day? I mean, it doesn't look bad, and it definitely works, but I'm not a fan of bare minimums. Sorry. Hearts to Hearts Aw. This is super cute. I'm really fond of it. It's got a nice font, a symbol which I love, a good design. It suits the group and the concept, and most importantly, it works, whoever designed it. I hope you get sweet strawberries all the time. Next we have Baby Monster. I'm not saying it's bad, because it does suit their concept, and yeah, it's doing its job. But I just don't like it. It works, but it's not for me at all. It also looks super confusing when you look carefully. The letter M is barely visible. This is so perfect that I don't even want to say anything. Kepler, this one might be super subjective, but I just don't like it. I feel like it could have been so much better. The letter K looks kinda interesting, but overall, it's somehow both underwhelming and overwhelming at the same time. The one dominates the whole thing, but instead of standing out in a cool way, it just gets on my nerves. Next group is aespa. But before we even begin, I have to put a warning for anti-fans because I'm about to overreact. A little. Or a lot. This logo, it is not a design. It is art. It is adroitness, aptitude, artistry, craftsmanship, dexterity, expertise. Cinema. Pure cinema. It is quality. It is better. It is excellent. It is powerful. It is superb. And most importantly, it works. They didn't just make a logo, they created a legacy. This is how you do futuristic, clean, iconic branding and not be boring. Twice. Is this even good? I mean, I only had 2 choices.
Yes or yes.
Next one is ITZY. Well, they themselves said that simple is the best, and this logo really proves it. It's simple, but it's definitely doing its job. It looks cool and totally fits their powerful, bold concept. Nothing too extra, but still instantly recognizable. We love minimalism with attitude. Bad villain. Okay, I love the symbol, it's so sick. The letter V is also really working for me. I'm just not a fan of the line under the letters. It feels a bit unnecessary, but overall, it's pretty good. Our next group is Oh My Girl. At first, I wasn't vibing with this logo, but now that I get it, I actually like it a lot more. The crown and the color pink give us a strong feminine vibe, and the exclamation point in the middle fits their name. I'm putting it here for now, but it's definitely good. Vivi's, pretty simple, yet elegant and suits the team's concept and style. Next one we have is I'll Eat. They really ate with this one. It's super cute and fits their magical, dreamy vibe perfectly. Absolutely adorable. Momoland. I don't have much to say about this one. It's not bad. It definitely looks fun, but personally, I just don't like it. It just doesn't do it for me. It's just not my style. Our next one is Stacy. Okay, side note, I've realized most of my logo critiques aren't super professional, and I kind of feel bad about that. I should probably focus more on design details instead of just yapping about how it fits a group's concept. But anyway, back to Stacy. It looks so unique and you can tell it's theirs in like a millisecond. The way they made a simple text logo stand out is actually impressive. It looks complete, it's clean, still simple. I like it though. Mamamoo. It's actually genius, simple, yet powerful. I love it. Purple Kiss. The symbol has that gothic style that fits perfectly with their darker concept, and it beautifully embraces their group name. It's honestly a work of art. The font fits the overall vibe, but in my opinion, it could have been better. It looks a bit incomplete to me. Still, I'm putting it here. The next one is Luna's. At first, it may seem simple, but look at the way they used Hangul-inspired shapes to spell out Luna without actually using any standard letters. Genius, but it just happened to not be my style. That's why I'm gonna put it here. It's not. I'm sorry, but this is a big no for me. It looks way too simple. I'd assume that was intentional, but it doesn't stand out at all and has zero personality. And that element in the letter I, it's confusing, unnecessary, and I honestly don't get what it's supposed to be. The lines in it aren't even parallel, they just look off. I hate to throw this much critique at it, but I just don't understand the direction. Companies are starting to get really lazy these days. La Seraphim. The fact that this logo is just simple mirrored lines, but still manages to look assembled and full. That's impressive. It's very bold, it has personality, and it works pretty well too. I love it. Black Swan. I can't be the only one who thinks this doesn't really suit their concept, but but it does embrace their name really well. I actually love it. Not the most unique design out there, but let's be honest, they didn't really have many other options but to use a swan. So yeah, that's okay, I guess. And last but not least, Promise 9. Okay, first off, I have to apologize for using their old logo. Their new one is kind of bad anyway, sorry. Now, about the logo. It makes sense and has a clean concept, but I feel like it could have been better. They could have worked a bit more on the curves. I'll put it here. And guys, this is the final ranking. Just a little note in my defense. I'm not a professional or anything, I'm just a design student. So if any of my critiques came off a bit rude, I promise I was just sharing my honest opinions. Anyway, don't forget to comment about your thoughts too. I'd love to hear what you think. Bye, and have a nice day.